Dear student, in this video we will discuss about proof of finance for UK student visa. When you apply for a student visa, you'll need to prove to UKVI that you have enough money for your tuition fees and living expenses. The amount of money you need to have is calculated from your tuition fees and living expenses. If you are applying with dependents, such as a spouse, partner, or children, you will need to show additional money for each dependent. You must show that you have enough money to pay for any outstanding tuition fees for the whole academic year ahead. Money that has already been paid to the university can be deducted from the balance. Your CAS will state your tuition fees for the current academic year and how much you have paid towards this. You must show that you have had the required money for at least 28 consecutive days before you apply for your visa. At the time you make your visa application, if you have held a valid visa for 12 months, you may be exempt from demonstrating any evidence of your finances. Letter of consent from government sponsor. If you have received any official financial sponsorship from a government in the past year, you must provide a letter from this sponsor which confirms the sponsor's consent for you to make the student visa application. Proof of your relationship with your parent or guardian. If the funds you show are held under a parent's name, you must prove your relationship to your parents. Birth certificates or adoption certificates are accepted. Letter from parent guardian. If the funds are held under a parent's name, you also need a letter from your parents or legal guardians providing consent for you to use the money. It must be signed and dated. The student should be submitted the same financial document to High Commission, which they have submitted to the university at the time of CAS letter. If there are any error in financial documents, then the visa application will be rejected. This is a very serious concern, and it is a criminal offense to provide a fake statement to the university for CAS purposes and submitting a completely different statement to the UKVI. Please note that if the student is submitting a loan sanction letter from a particular bank for CAS purposes, then they have to submit the loan letter from the same bank while filling the visa application. If the student is submitting FD statement from a particular bank, then they have to submit the same FD statement from the same bank while filing the visa application. If in case there is a change in bank or statement, then the student should be informed to the university's CAS department before applying for visa, so that university could update their records and approve the same. UK universities are very strict about the student who are submitting to different financial documents for CAS and visa. The student will not be eligible for a refund or a new CAS if their visa is refused on the basis of financial documents.